Good morning. It is Wednesday. Yeah, it's Wednesday the 21st of May. It's currently 20 to 11. I was going to go out with my mother today, but when I went down this morning, she's very she's very foggy in the head. A bit like she don't know what she's up to sort of thing. So I thought it was best not to take her out. She didn't mention going out, so nor did I. But she seems quite happy. So I said I'd give her a bell in a bit and I'd send down some egg on toast. What's happening today? Well, I think I might have something with eggs. I've got some asparagus there in the fridge, so I might do asparagus with eggs for my lunch. And then for dinner tonight, I'm thinking of like a Subway roll, because I bought some in Aldi, some cheese Subway rolls. With ham and cheese or something like that, or a tuna melt maybe. Oh, tuna melt, that sounds good, doesn't it? Tuna melt, might do that. Something like that, something easy for tea tonight. I'm waiting for a parcel to come today, something to show you guys. Somebody that I have collaborated with before. And talking of a collaboration, let me show you these. I received this last week, but I haven't posted about it yet because I wanted to try it out for myself. It's a little parcel, cute little sticker. It's not chocolates. I've ordered chocolates before. You get them in these sort of parcels. You can smell this parcel. Obviously, there's not smell-o-vision. However, your order made my day. I hope this package makes yours. Comes with a little card. So, this parcel is from Winster Creations. I have done a collaboration with Winster Creations before. They make the fab laminated weight loss charts, so check them out for that if you're after a weight loss chart. But these are wax melts. Now, you may notice there is one chunk missing from every one. This is how they actually looked when they came in the box. But there is one chunk missing from each one because I wanted to burn these and see how they stood up for the mark, you know, because I don't want to just get these and say to you, oh, here we are, here are these, they're lovely, they smell great, go and buy some. So I wanted to test them out. So every day I have had a different smell in my house. And when I say my house smells absolutely divine, they're really, really strong smelling wax melts. Because you know when you pick some wax melts up, it's a bit like, can you smell it? It's like, you can't smell it. You can really smell these ones. So I have gone, she did ask me what sort of smells I liked. I said I like strong smells. So she sent me fresh linen. They do come with a warning on the back telling you obviously the do's and don'ts. But fresh linen. And that really, really does smell like freshly laundered clothes. Plum and rhubarb. So plum and rhubarb, this smells good enough to eat. Obviously, do not try and eat wax melts. But if you're hungry, because your senses are connected to your eating, if you're hungry, if you smell that, it sort of puts you off having something to eat. It sounds weird, I know, but I have had the odd sniff of this. But I just cannot explain to you what that smells like other than it is truly what it says on the label, plum and rhubarb. The rhubarb is coming through stronger. They smell like rhubarb and custard sweets. That is my top favourite in my box, I gotta say. So if you like that sort of sweet smell, that's a good one to choose. I had this Olympi, I think it says. This is not as strong, and it's a really nice smell. I'm trying to explain to you what the smell of this would be like. It's just a really nice, fresh. It's quite strong, but not. I can't describe it. It's just really nice. I wish I had smell-o-vision because I could be like, smell that. And then we've got Snow Angel, which again, I can't give you smell-o-vision, but it smells delicious. And I say delicious because it's like, so again, it's a strong smell. But as you can see, I've tested all of them. This one is my absolute favourite, followed by this one. They do have many more fragrances on the website. This is their website. It's really easy to use. They do free postage in the UK on orders over £5. They do post further afield, but you would need to contact them to ask how much the postage would be if you do live further away than the UK. If you use CASA30, you'll get 30% off at the checkout as well. So if you would like your home to be smelling beautiful, like mine does right now, then check them out. And thank you so much for sending them to me. I will get great pleasure in using the rest of these. And yeah, so don't forget, they do more than just wax melts on the website. There's weight loss charts, there's pictures, there's a variety of things. So check them out. I will stick a link below. And yeah, they're really reasonably priced as well. And they're very pretty because they're like, they've got glitter and stuff in. They're not just boring blocks of wax melt. So yeah, just thought I'd show you those. I'm going to go now and I'm going to record my weigh-in. I've just done my injection and my pen has only, I'm trying to work out, because this is not a 2.5 mil pen. It's a 7.5 mil pen, but I'm only using 20 clicks. If you're thinking, what? Don't worry about it. I know what I'm doing. I think there's one. Where's my glasses? See, look, I've gone to put them on and they're not on my head. They're down here. I'm trying to work out. Yeah, it's not right. I think there might be one left, and then I'm going to have to draw out what's left in. Some people draw it out, others throw the pen away with a shot left in it, like well, that's a waste, isn't it? Waste of money. Now, as you know, I've got my weight management. Well, you'll know if you watched my video yesterday, because I mentioned it, and I mentioned it before. But I've got my weight management in just under 3 weeks. That technically should last me 3 weeks. But there's no guarantee I'm going to go to that appointment and come out with a prescription for this. They might say, well, you've got to prove you've lost weight. You've got to prove this. You've got to do this. You've got to do that. It's not as easy as going in and saying, oh, you can have it. So I think I'm going to have to order one pen at least. So I shall look at that. But a cheaper way of doing it is buying a higher dose pen. But obviously you need to find the right person to get a higher dose pen off in the first place, you know. But I'm going to go and order a 2.5 mil pen. Right, I'm going to go for now. I haven't had any breakfast. Not having any. I'm going to have something with eggs for lunch. And I'm going to go and put my wax burner on for the day. Well, for a couple of hours at least anyway. And put some music on and try and get some stuff done. So I'll catch up with you in a bit, guys. So guys, lunch is on. I've got 80 grams of asparagus tips for just 17 calories, which is a lot better than the calories would be on bread. So I'm going to have 2 eggs with asparagus. And there is my lunch for just 186 calories. I've put some egg topper on top and a blob of ketchup. So yeah, that's my lunch. Right guys, I've just been doing some dishes. And I'm sitting down now, having a packet of Quavers for 84 calories. And I'm watching the dinner lady making some pastry. So yeah, kids have just come in from school and I fancy something to eat. So I'm having a packet of these. So nobody wanted my suggested dinner offerings. So I've ended up making chips. They had spaghetti and cheese. I've just got cheesy chips with some barbecue sauce for 539 calories. All right. It's 1:45 in the morning. What a bloody night. I happened to look outside about 10 o'clock and I thought, what's going on? I can see my mother's front room lights on. About 2 hours before that, she was in her bed. Kara had been and she was in bed and I rung her and she was like, oh, I've got to go now. I want to sort some clothes out that's in my room. So I thought, fine. That's fine. Right? All well and good. So 2 hours on. Her light was on. So I thought, what the fuck? So I looked on the camera and she's walking around the front room with a bloody couple of chocolate biscuits, apron on. She had a nightie on and an apron on. So I went on the camera. Mum! She shut herself. Whoa! I said, Mum, what are you doing? I said, you were in bed. Why are you up? She said, I'm trying to find my porridge. I was like, oh, for fuck's sake. I said, it's not the bloody morning. I said, it's the middle of the fucking night. Get a bed. Anyway, I had to go down there. She said, I can't find my way. Honestly. I was like, Warren, can you go down for me? Please go down. And he was like, no chance. I'm not going. And I was just like, oh. Anyway. Sorted her out. Put her back up to bed. And that's where she is now. But freaking hell. So it is 1:45 in the morning. And I'm knackered. But I'm watching YouTube. But I finished off my night. I'll tell you what I had. I had an all butter flapjack from Tesco. It was very nice. And it was lip gloss. I can't even see with these glasses on. 216 calories. They were very nice too. These scanned at 118 calories. But they're actually 116, but I just left the extra calories. And I've written some notes on the inside of there. So I came in with 172 calories left, which I didn't use. Bearing in mind that was on lower calories. So last week I was on 2,180 something. And then today I had 1,600 and something. Oh, God. So I've come in with 172 calories. So I've actually eaten 1,444 calories. Which is good for me. So we are now officially into the next day. We're into Thursday. I'm going to bingo tonight with Jessica. So, I've got an easier day in for today. Don't know what I'm doing for food yet. Warren wants to go out to the beach. That's my worst nightmare. I don't go walking. I said I'd take my mother out, so I was like, well, I said, we'll have to take my mother. And it was just like, oh my God. He wants to go to the beach for chips. What the fuck? Whether we'll end up doing that or not, I don't know. But going to the beach for chips isn't my idea of fun. But if you want to know what we get up to, because Warren's off now until next Tuesday. If you want to know what we get up to, okay, are you on at the best of times? If you want to know what we get up to tomorrow, then I'll see you tomorrow. So thanks for watching. Thanks for your lovely comments on my video. I'm away an update. Oh, can you just imagine if I could lose £3 a week? I'd be slim in no time. Right. I'll see you tomorrow. I'll actually see you later today, but in vlog time, I'll see you tomorrow. And I'll just get some matchsticks for my eyes. Bye.